The former president of Nigeria sent someone to me, someone very, very top, that they should tell me not to waste my money on the PDP primary, that Wike had raised the stakes to $30,000 per delegate, 30,000 times 774 delegates. Of course, if you were to sell my family from fourth generation to the last generation, there was no way I was going to come up with that. And even if I could come up with that, I will never waste it. So you could hear Wike saying on your program.
So according to Dele Momdu, he said that when him and Wike started getting issue now, when Income mentioned to Wike, tell him say him as Dele Momdu also have presidential ambition, that Wike also have a presidential ambition, that Wike don't like competition with anybody where you know. So as of the time Income mentioned that particular thing to him, that he have presidential ambition, that was when they started having issue. That one is not even my concern in this particular thing. I will play the full video. My concern here is for them to be having issue. It's not my concern. If they like, let them by themselves on social media, it's a changing word, blah 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 blah. After they will still reconcile and still eat in one table. You got the point. My problem here now, we draw my attention now, the fact that he said that Wike used $30,000 for 774 delegates. Can you times it? $30,000 times 774 delegates. Tell me why they will not do what they call the highest bidder. This is the reason why PDP is not producing the right person. In fact, this is the reason why most of these politicians, they like to be delegates. And these delegates, them are the problem we have in Nigeria. They are not electing the people that are according to what that person can do. They are electing the highest bidder. Yes. These delegates, they see, now them be the problem with the get sometimes in Nigeria. And I'm seeing that particular issue repeating itself in this ADC. They will go into highest bidder. That one is my concern in a particular video. Just watch the full video and hear what he explained about him and Wike, how they started, how this and that. Imagine $30,000 times 774 delegates. That's up to billions, bro. And you tell me that if that person comes into power, that person will not focus in making sure that he or she will recover those money. Again, well, let's keep watching. Watch the video, guys.
At some stage, I realized that he had presidential ambition. And I also had presidential ambition. Wike cannot take competition with anybody. So I now wrote a letter to him that my biggest asset is my access to the high and mighty and also the ordinary citizens of Nigeria. Everywhere I go, I meet them. And I told him that in the north of Nigeria, you know something, Wike has a pathological hatred for the northerners because of whatever, I don't know. So I told him, I said, it's going to be difficult for him to get the ticket of the PDP. And I wanted to announce to him that in case he decides not to run, he should support me. From that moment, he got angry. But what I said came true. A former president of Nigeria sent someone to me, someone very, very top, that they should tell me not to waste my money on the PDP primary, that Wike had raised the stakes to $30,000 per delegate, 30,000 times 774 delegates. Of course, if you were to sell my family from fourth generation to the last generation, there was no way I was going to come up with that. And even if I could come up with that, I will never waste it. So you could hear Wike saying on your program, just before the primaries, on your program, when you asked him, so what do you think about the new entrants like Dele Momdu, and he just went, who is Dele Momdu? That was where our trouble started. What I expected of him was that if you're not going to support a man, if you are going to run a fair race, and then let's leave it there. I wrote a letter and I copied the former Attorney General. Yes.
Let me ask you.